For this lesson, we'll be discussing about dividing decimals up to 4 decimal places by 10, 100, 1000, 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001. Let's start with dividing by 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001. So to divide a number using these divisors, we have to follow the steps. For step 1, copy the decimal number, which is your dividend, as your initial form of the quotient. Since our dividend is 7.54, let us just copy it on the right side of our equations. Step 2. Move the decimal point of your divisor to make it a whole number. So if our divisor is 0.1, we move one space to the right. If our divisor is 0.01, we move two spaces to the right. And if our divisor is 0.001, we move three spaces to the right. For the step 3, move the decimal point of your quotient as many times as you did in the step number 2. So since in 7.54 divided by 0.1, we move one space to the right. So we now move also one space to the right in our dividend. So the quotient is 75.4. Next, 7.54 divided by 0.01. Since we move two spaces to the right, we need to move as well two spaces to the right in your dividend. So we have 754 as our final answer. And for the last one, 7.54 divided by 0.001. Since we move three spaces to the right, so we need to move three spaces to the right as well in your initial quotient. So that is 1, 2, 3. Take note that there is an empty space here, so therefore we need to add a 0. That's why the final answer is 7,540. Next, how about if we divide by 10, by 100, and by 1000? So to divide a number by these divisors, we need to follow the steps. For step 1, count the number of zeros in the divisor. If the divisor is 10, we have 1 0. If the divisor is 100, we have 2 zeros. If the divisor is 1000, we have 3 zeros. For step number 2, we need to move the decimal point as many decimal places to the left as the number of zeros in our divisor. So in 235 divided by 10, since we only have 1 0, we need to move the decimal point to the left one space only. In 235 divided by 100, since we have 2 zeros, we need to move 2 decimal places to the left. So 1, 2. And since in 235 divided by 1000, we have 3 zeros, we need to move 3 decimal places to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So for the quotient, for the first equation, we have 23.5. For the second one, we have 2.35. And for the last one, we have 0.235. Let's have the following examples. 0.387 divided by 0.1. So for our solution, we just need to move the decimal point one decimal place to the right. Since our divisor is 0.1, so we just move this decimal point one space to the right. So the answer is 3.87. Next, 4,259 divided by 0.001. So just simply move 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, 3. So the final answer is 4,425.9. C. 3.7 divided by 100. So the divisor has two zeros. Thus, we move the decimal point two decimal places to the left. So that is 1, 2. And then we need to put a 0 in our answer. So we have 0.037. And for the last one, 0.54 divided by 1000. Since the divisor has three zeros, thus we move the decimal point three decimal places to the left. So 1, 2, 3. So we have two spaces, so we need to put two zeros and then our decimal point. So the final answer here is 0.00054.